Good morning to all of you, my dear children. Today is a very auspicious day, that is the Teacher's Day. So, first of all, in today's session, I will just talk about this particular day, about the teachers who have been working hard throughout their life in order to build the future of the students. Good morning to all the teachers on this auspicious occasion of Teachers' Day, and a very special good morning to all my dear students. There is a saying that teachers are greater than parents. Parents give birth to a child, whereas teachers mold that child's personality and provide a bright future. Apart from academics, teachers stand by the students at every step to guide, motivate, and inspire to become better people. Teachers are the backbone of our society. They are the source of knowledge and wisdom. I would like to extend my gratitude to every teacher for their selfless service and dynamic support. It is impossible to define a teacher, as teachers are not limited to teaching or guiding, but help students to take the right path. Every student tries to imitate their teachers and consider them as their role model. Teachers' Day is a special and important day as the students offer their respect to teachers in recognition of their contribution. Teachers are the pillars of a country. They guide and shape the destiny of the students. They teach them to become better human beings. They are the reason behind the successful career of a student. Teachers like S. Radhakrishnan and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam are some of the renowned names that have given a meaning to the word teacher. Teachers are not necessarily present only in schools. Everyone around us teaches something or the other. The greatest of all teachers is life, that teaches us the art of survival. Parents are the prime most teachers. Our friends, relatives, nature, animals, and most importantly, our mistakes. Everything is a teacher in some form or the other. And today is the day to honor all of them. I take the privilege in wishing all our mentors in the school and across the country a very happy Teachers' Day. We are privileged to grow under your guidance. You showed us the right path. You were always there when we were in trouble, whether it was in academics or personal. We are proud to say that we are cultivated by the finest gardeners. We pray for your good health and well-being all through. So this is a simple dedication to the hard work and their continuous support towards their students. So thank you very much that it is you because of whom we are actually celebrating this particular day. On 5th September, we do celebrate this Teachers' Day. Today I am a teacher, but I am also the student of some of my teachers. And I take this opportunity to respect, to honor them, to honor my teachers on this auspicious occasion. So thank you very much, students. It is a very different situation that you are trying to celebrate Teachers' Day virtually through online classes. The time is very difficult. We are going through a very difficult phase. This coronavirus pandemic lockdown has changed everything. And we are really struggling hard to adjust to the conditions. And hats off to all the students who are and who have always been a source of inspiration for we teachers, that you have adjusted to the condition and you are actively taking part in the online classes in a different situation, and the challenges that we all are facing together, you are equally going along with that. So now, as I told you, this is a very difficult situation we are rightly going through. I will just recite a small poem in Hindi on this coronavirus pandemic lockdown to conclude my speech. And thereafter, I will be giving you the opportunity to say something on this auspicious occasion. And then finally, I will be asking you 10 questions based on Teachers' Day. And I would like to see that you answer all those 10 questions. So here is my short poem on pandemic coronavirus lockdown. जब ये रात का अंधेरा गुम होने लगे, जब ये रात का अंधेरा गुम होने लगे, तब धरती पर दस्तक देती है वो सूरज की पहली किरण। उन सूरज की किरणों ने हमारी छोटी छोटी खुशियां देखी होंगी। उस रोशनी ने माँ की मुस्कान देखी होंगी। उस रोशनी ने दोस्तों की अटखेलियां देखी होंगी। लेकिन अब जब ये धूप धरती पर पड़ती होगी, तो वो उसने भी देखा होगा कि कैसे ये हलचल वाले शहर अचानक थम से गए। शायद उस धूप ने लोगों के आंखों की उदासी भी महसूस की होगी, जब हर कोई खिड़कियों के बाहर ये थमी हुई दुनिया देख रहा है। जिन माँ बाप ने अपने बच्चे खोए, उनके आंसू अब तक रुके भी नहीं। इस मायूसी से गुजरते हुए वो सूरज की किरण एक घर के बाहर पहुंची। एक आदमी फोन पर कह रहा था, मेरा धंधा बर्बाद हो गया है, मैंने जिंदगी भर जितना कमाया सब चला गया। वो आदमी बार बार दोहराने लगा, मैंने सब कुछ खो दिया है, मैंने सब कुछ खो दिया है। ये सुनकर सूरज की किरण सोचने लगी कि क्या नादान है ये आदमी। उसके बीवी बच्चे उसके साथ है, घर में सबकी तबीयत भी ठीक है, उसका छोटा बच्चा उसके पास खेल रहा है, लेकिन फिर भी ये आदमी कह रहा है कि मैंने सब कुछ खो दिया। एक और आवाज आई। न्यूज चैनल देखते हुए एक लड़की फोन पर बता रही थी कि आने वाला वक्त कितना बुरा होने वाला है, कैसे करोड़ों लोग बेरोजगार होने वाले हैं, कैसे लाखों व्यापार बंद होने वाले हैं। सूरज की किरण ये आने वाले कल की भविष्यवाणी सुनकर मुस्कुराई। ये उदासी उसने पहले कई बार सुनी है। उस रोशनी ने अनगिनत जंग, महामारियां देखी है। हर पल इंसान को निराश होते हुए देखा है। हर दुख के दौरान इंसान को ऐसा लगता है कि आने वाला वक्त में सब बुरा ही होगा। जब जापान वर्ल्ड वॉर के बाद बर्बाद हो गया, तब सबने कहा सदियों चली जाएगी जापान को फिर से उभरने में। लेकिन जापान फिर से उभरा। सूरज की किरणों को पता है कि हर कोई फिर से उभर सकता है, उस लहरते हुए पेड़ की तरह। बस सही बीज डालने की जरूरत है, क्योंकि जैसा बोओगे वैसा ही पाओगे। अगर पूरी इंसानियत आने वाले वक्त से डरते रहेगी तो वो डर शायद सच हो जाएगी। कांटों की फसल लगा के हम कैसे उम्मीद कर सकते हैं कि यहां गुलाब खिलेगा? किसी को तो इस धरती में आशावाद के बीज बोने होंगे। तो तैयार हो जाइए एक नई शुरुआत के लिए, जहां दोस्त फिर मिलेंगे, जहां हर जगह हंसी होगी, जहां दुनिया नई ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचेगी, जहां करोड़ों लोग के जीवन बेहतर के लिए बदल जाएगा। बिना कोई खूबसूरत सपनों के जिंदगी बेरंग है। तो चलो इस खूबसूरत सपनों को एक साथ बुने। तो चलो हम दिल से बस इतना विश्वास कर ले कि कल आज से बेहतर होगा, कि कल आज से बेहतर होगा। धन्यवाद। Okay, now my dear students, I would like to give you the opportunity to offer your respect to the teaching community. So if you are prepared something, or if you are ready to say something on this auspicious occasion of Teachers' Day to honor and pay due respect to your teachers, so you are most welcome. If you are ready, so please come forward and say a few words on this particular day. Come on. Anyone?
Sir,
Tell. You can start.
sir, I should not lie. I did not prepare anything, sir. But when
You-
you were reciting the poem,
You don't.
a shade just struck my mind by Malala when she said, "One book, one child, and one teacher can change the world."
Yes, very good, very good. This is a very good quote, and this is Malala Yousafzai, one of the greatest who has been awarded with a Nobel Peace Prize. Yes, from Pakistan. Anyone else? Anyone else? Please come forward. You don't have to prepare. You can just express your feelings of the on this particular day. There is no need to prepare anything. Come out, express yourself. No fear, nothing. It is you have to come out of your cell. You need to express your views, your opinions. Come on, tell. Anyone else, please?
सर आदमी को हमेशा पॉजिटिव सोचना चाहिए सर.
Yes? Pardon?
सर आदमी को हमेशा पॉजिटिव सोचना चाहिए सर. आने वाला वक्त को नहीं देखना चाहिए सर. जो चल रहा है उसी पे चलना चाहिए सर.
Obviously, if you make your present beautiful, the future is obviously going to be beautiful. आपको फ्यूचर को बेहतर करने के लिए आज अभी जो वक्त आपके सामने है उसको बेहतर करने की ज़रूरत है. जैसे हम लोग अभी कोरोना वायरस पैंडेमिक लॉकडाउन के फेज के थ्रू जा रहे हैं, यहाँ पे हमें फ्यूचर के बारे में मालूम नहीं. वी आर वेरी मच अनसर्टेन अबाउट द फ्यूचर. लेकिन बहुत दुख की बात यह है कि गवर्नमेंट हमारे पास काफ़ी गाइडलाइंस सामने रख दी है, उसके बावजूद आदमी बाहर जाते हैं, मास्क नहीं लगाते हैं, सोशल डिस्टेंस का फॉलो नहीं करते हैं. तो अगर ये सब चीज़ अगर हम लोग आज सख्ती से पालन करें तो ये वो दिन दूर नहीं कि हम लोग एक नई दुनिया, एक नई शुरुआत की तरफ अग्रसर होंगे. ये हमारा सभी का एक साथ एकजुट होके ये संकल्प लेना है कि जो गाइडलाइंस हमें फॉलो करनी है, अगर वो फॉलो करते हैं सही तरीक़े से तो हमारा फ्यूचर ऑब्वियसली बहुत बेहतर हो जाएगी और वो दूर नहीं जब हम लोग इस कोरोना वायरस पैंडेमिक से बाहर आ जाएंगे. सो इट इज़ रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट व्हेन यू थिंक ऑफ योर फ्यूचर यू नीड टू मेक योर प्रेजेंट ब्यूटीफुल. आज का जो काम होगा, हमारा सकारात्मक काम जो हम आज करेंगे, वही हमारा फ्यूचर को आगे और आसान बना देगा. ओके, एनीवन एल्स? Come on, why you are so much hesitant? There are 23 who have joined the class.
Sir,
Come on, tell loudly.
Sir.
Tell loudly, no problem. I am getting you.
sir, I used to read the quotes and I have many quotes book. So one day I am scrolling my quotes book in my phone. Then I remember I have seen the Sir APJ Abdul Kalam's Teacher's Day quote.
Yes.
That our last mistake is our best teacher.
Yes, our last mistake. As I have already told you right now, not only the teachers are the things that they are teaching us. Our teachers are not only present in school or colleges and the universities. Life is the best teacher because you are learning from every aspect. Your families, your friends, the animals also teach us lessons sometimes. We become very much ignorant, but somewhere or the other, wherever you are getting that particular teaching or a lesson, he or that particular thing is your teacher. So learning has got no dimension. You can learn from any corner around this universe, and this is what should be. And you must respect every teacher, whether it is younger than you or older than you, is known to you or is unknown to you, doesn't matter. If you are getting a lesson from anyone and which is you think is a positive effect, has a positive effect in your life, you must respect those views. Okay, anyone else? Next. Come on, anyone else?
Sir, can you please suggest us a way to be optimistic in this phase of life, means this pandemic time when we are stuck in our own house? How can we keep our mind fresh and tension free?
First of all, you need to believe yourself. You need to believe yourself, that is the most important thing. And to believe yourself, you need to be confident. And your confidence grows only when you work on the areas where you feel is beyond your control. This coronavirus pandemic lockdown obviously is not within our control. But you people are fighting with this virus by staying at home. You are forced to stay, but still you are trying to carry on with your activities. You are socializing through the technology. You are working hard. You are joining the classes regularly. This is what is called the positivity of one's life. So if you are positive in your thoughts, it is not far that you will overcome all the difficulties in life. Whenever a person thinks in a positive direction, whenever a person is optimistic, it gives him the courage to overcome all difficult situations. And actually, you are actually working and struggling and fighting against this difficult situation by staying at home, by following the rules and regulations, and most importantly, you are blessed enough that you are getting 24 hours to stay along with family members, your parents, and you are under the continuous guidance and supervision of your parents. At home also, unknowingly, you are learning so many things. In school, you do take part in all sorts of activities other than the academics. If today it would have been a normal day, you would have been sitting in the auditorium of Bishop Westcott Boys School, enjoying the cultural program. Might be you were one of those who would be performing. So the thing is, when the things have become the other way around, where we are confined to our homes, we cannot go out, still staying at home, you all have inspired us, we teachers. You might be feeling that this online classes are very difficult to manage. Really, it is the first time that many or the majority of us facing with this situation. At the same time, I must tell you, teachers are also struggling very hard to cope up with this situation. There are many teachers who are on the verge of retirement. They don't require this type of classes to be conducted, because after certain age, people don't want to change their lifestyle, don't want to experience a new situation where they have to adjust to and continue to work. But still, in spite of all those difficulties, these people, these teachers, I salute them. They are struggling hard in order to continue with this teaching and learning process. The most beautiful relation in the universe, what I feel, is the teacher-student relationship. And we together can make this world a better place to live. We together can change the society. We together can change the view of the society. The society have got many ups and downs. You can see, you can listen to the news channels, so many things coming up which is abnormal, which as a member of society we don't accept those, but those incidents are happening. The younger generation is addicted to mobiles. Most of the times they are confined to the mobile set. You might be asking, the question might be arising in your mind that in this time we are also dealing with the mobile phones in a continuous way. But this online classes has a positive side. This is where, besides textbook learning and teaching, we also have come to learn about so many things about technology which before this we had no idea. The younger generation has a tendency to experiment, a very good thing. I welcome those. But investing time on certain things, like devoting your time on social networks for a longer period of time, the Facebook, the WhatsApp, Instagram, these are really not required at this moment for you all. Try to cultivate new ideas, try to come up with new thoughts, and try to just store the knowledge within yourself, and the day when you will be coming out of this particular situation, don't feel that you are come from some particular world to a different world. You need to adjust to that condition immediately, because life has to go on and you cannot just take time to adjust or shift to a new condition. So the condition that you are going through right now obviously will end one day or the other, and you will come up again with the normal life, where again you will be meeting in the schools and the colleges and the universities, and playing in the football field and the cricket ground, and you will be gathering in the functions, the birthday parties, the marriage ceremonies, and so many things. So we expect that we get our old days as soon as possible. But the prime motive should be to follow the rules and regulations which the government has laid down before us. Whenever you go out, definitely put the mask on, use the sanitizer from time to time, but most try not to go out very frequently. Now, I will be asking you 10 questions based on this particular day. Just listen to the options. I will be giving you options as well. Listen to the options carefully and try to answer. First question. Since when India is celebrating Teachers' Day? Question number 1. Since when India is celebrating Teachers' Day? 1962, 1972, 1965, 1975. Which is the right answer?
So 1962.
Very good. 1962. Absolutely right. Now moving on to the second question. How is Teachers' Day originated? How is Teachers' Day originated? First option, birthday of Jawaharlal Nehru, birthday of Indira Gandhi, birthday of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, none of the above.
Dr. Jawaharlal. Radhakrishnan.
Yes, the birthday of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. Third question, which of the following statement or statements are correct about Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan? Which of the statements are correct? The options are: he became the first Vice President of India and was elected to the Constituent Assembly of India. First option, he became the first Vice President of India and was elected to the Constituent Assembly of India. Second, in 1954, he was awarded Bharat Ratna. Third, he had received the Peace Prize of the German Book Trade in 1961? Fourth, all are correct. I read out the options once again. He became the first Vice President of India and was elected to the Constituent Assembly of India. Second one, in 1954 he was awarded Bharat Ratna. Third is he had received the Peace Prize of the German Book Trade in 1961. And fourth is all are correct.
Sir,
all are correct.
Yes, absolutely right. Absolutely right. All are correct. Fourth question, who said that teaching is not a profession, a way of life? Dr. Radhakrishnan, Swami Vivekananda, Gulzari Lal Nanda, Narendra Modi. Who said that teaching is not a profession, a way of life?
Narendra Modi.
Sir, Narendra Modi.
I am surprised that you are answering. I am really surprised that you all are answering and correctly. Very good. It is Narendra Modi who have said that teaching is not a profession, a way of life. When did Dr. Radhakrishnan become the President of India? 1952, 1962, 1972 and 1982. When did Dr. Radhakrishnan become the President of India? 1952, 1962, 1972 and 1982.
1962.
1962, yes, correct. Sixth question, University Education Commission was formed in which year? University Education Commission was formed in which year? 1928, 1935, 1948 and 1950. University Education Commission was formed in which year? 1928, 1935, 1948 and 1950. This question you might not be knowing. So, can you answer? Even if it is wrong, doesn't matter, you can guess. Okay, the correct answer is 1948.
1948.
Yes, 1948, right, very good. Question number 7. In 1931, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan became the Vice Chancellor of which university? In 1931, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan became the Vice Chancellor of which university? Mysore University, Andhra University, Karnataka University, none of the above. In 1931, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan became the Vice Chancellor of which university? Mysore University, Andhra University, Karnataka University, none of the above.
Andhra University.
Yes, it is Andhra University. Next question, that is question number 8. On which date in India Teachers' Day is celebrated? 14th November, 5th October, 5th September
So 4th September.
and 5th October. So it is 5th September. Today is that particular day. Guess. Next question. Guess who was the teacher of Lord Krishna? Dronacharya, Sandipani Muni, Rishi Vasishtha, Garg Muni. Who was the teacher of Lord Krishna? Dronacharya, Sandipani Muni, Rishi Vasishtha, Garg Muni. The answer to this, I just tell you, is Sandipani Muni was the teacher of Lord Krishna. So last question for today. In which subject Dr. Radhakrishnan had done his postgraduate? In which subject Dr. Radhakrishnan had done his post-graduation? Science, sociology, history, philosophy. The four options are science, sociology, history, philosophy.
Sociology.
Sociology.
So physiology. So physiology. Science.
Sociology.
I just read out the options: science, sociology, history and philosophy. And the correct,
The philosophy.
yes, the correct answer is philosophy. So it is very interesting. Whenever you have occasions, you must have the general knowledge of that particular occasion. In case you are asked, you may be able to answer. It is not the question of answering to the questions being asked. It is your duty to know about a particular day or occasion. So thank you very much, students, that you participated, you joined today's session, and you tried to express, and you did express your views, and for listening to me very patiently. And I hope that you will continue with your hard work, with much more determination and dedication, and obviously with perfection. And that one more most important thing, as I told you in the beginning, the parents are the first or the prime most teachers. So don't forget to wish your parents on this auspicious occasion. Thank you very much. God bless you. Take care. Stay safe. Stay home.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day.
And a happy day.
Thank you, sir. Happy Teachers' Day, sir, and have a nice day, sir.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Thank you.